people ask me all the time if I'm ever going to branch away from Smash, do some non-Smash related content with this channel. And yes, I do plan to do that. And today I have some non-Smash related content for you guys. This is a leak about Pokemon, specifically Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So if you don't want to know any leaks for that game, spoiler alert, stop watching the video now. Anyway, for those of you who do want to know, so there was a new leaked Pokemon that came out from Pokemon Let's Go. So some people kind of like hacked into Pokemon Let's Go. I mean, that game gets hacked all the time. There was like a whole cheat app for it for a while there. Lots of ways to cheat at that game for a long time before Niantic finally put a lot of bans down. I think you can still cheat though, I don't know. But anyway, so people hacked into it and they found a new Pokemon sprite. And this is probably our new Pokemon for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, as there's some, cross-play between Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon Go, the phone app game. So we were told we were going to get one new Pokemon with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. A lot of people theorized this was going to be some sort of like Pikachu evolution or possibly a new Eeveelution Pokemon, but it looks like it's going to be this guy instead. It's some sort of blob-looking Pokemon with like a nut and a dark orb in the middle of it, like a nut, like a nuts and bolt nut, like something mechanical looking almost, and the black orb almost looks like it's floating in the middle, so I'm guessing this might be some kind of steel type. In fact, there's a pretty good theory that this might be a Ditto evolution of some kind. The Pokemon Mewtwo is a big part of like Red, Blue, and Yellow's storyline. The whole thing with, the scientists on Cinnabar Island experimenting on Mew to create Mewtwo. Well, there's always been a fan theory that Ditto might actually be the rejected experiments of trying to create Mewtwo. There's some reason to believe this. Ditto has the transform move, and so does Mew. Mew's shiny sprite is like this light blue, and so is Ditto's. Ditto's this pinkish purple, Mew's this pinkish purple. So there's reason to believe that Ditto is some sort of failed Mew experiment creature. And with that in mind, since Mewtwo is like, again, a big part of that storyline, it'd be really interesting if whatever this Pokemon is, if it is some sort of Ditto evolution, has somehow something to do with that fan theory. That'd be really cool if they shed some light on that, if that turned out to be true. There's also the possibility that this is if it is related to Ditto, a stand-in for a Ditto evolution that was supposed to happen in Pokemon Gold and Silver. So a while back we had a Pokemon Gold and Silver beta demo from Space World, I think it was like 97 or 98, got released, and we got a bunch of sprites from that, and we got a bunch of Pokemon that, were beta Pokemon we never really got. And one of them was a Ditto evolution that I believe evolved with the metal coat, so it was like a steel-type Ditto. So it's possible, again, that there was some idea for this a while back, and they're bringing that forward to this game. I know when people were theorizing if Pikachu was going to get an evolution, if he was going to get the theorized Pikachu evolution from some early Pokemon like artwork and stuff. So if this is what we're going to get, some sort of beta Pokemon brought up to, modern day here, it's possible that potentially Gen 8 might have something to do with bringing a lot of beta designs forward, which I would be really psyched about. When that Pokemon Gold and Silver beta demo dropped all those sprites, I was hoping that the next Pokemon game would somehow like be a return to form and maybe give us some of those Pokemon. I'm just a huge fan of old school Pokemon design, specifically Gen 1 and Gen 2. For me personally, I always thought, as a Westerner, that Gen 1 and Gen 2 kind of are the first gen. I know a lot of people are all, oh, I'm a Gen 1er, I only like Gen 1, but to be honest, like Ho-Oh's in the first episode of the TV show, Togepi's a pretty big part of like the original TV show. I can show like someone who claims to be a Gen 1er, like Dawn Fan or Lugia. They tend to know who that Pokemon is. And if they're just a casual fan, I tend to find they think they're Pokemon from the first generation. So, especially just, again, being a Westerner, by the time we got Red and Blue and Yellow, Pokemon Gold and Silver were already in the works. There was already, like, leaks about, like, Pika Blue and stuff. And, those Pokemon, to me, are still all part of the original gen. So getting that beta version of Gold and Silver was like getting some original Pokemon that we never got. That's what it felt like to me, anyway. So I would love to have some of those beta designs come forward. And if Gen 8's going to highlight that, or that's where they're going to get a lot of their designs from, that'd be really cool in my opinion. So I'm hoping, again, this is all just theoretical, that this new guy, whatever his name is, whatever he's like, is some sort of Ditto evolution and potentially that Ditto Steel evolution, and then potentially we're getting, you know, gold and silver beta designs. That'd be cool. Some people have said this might just be like a placeholder, but I don't see them making a whole sprite. I mean, it even has a shiny version of itself just as a placeholder. That doesn't make sense to me. So this guy is going to be, you know, in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, I believe, and maybe he'll have an evolution or something, but otherwise, you know, here he is. Check him out. It's just pretty cool that we got, you know, a Pokemon like this early, and we can take a look at it. I know I'm going off into a lot of just theories about this, but basically, you know, people got some information from Pokemon Go that points to this new Pokemon. We know there's going to be one new Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, so most likely this is that Pokemon. And I just wanted to get this leak out to you guys, you know, some non-Smash related leak content. So yeah, there you go, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this Pokemon's cool? Do you think it does relate to potentially Ditto and a Steel-type Pokemon like I was saying? And yeah, just let me know what you think about it. So once again, thank you guys for all the subscribes, all the likes. Really helps out the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, or like the video, or leave a comment, whatever you want. Until next time, have a good one.